my name is Meiju. Welcome to my channel, and this is my Christmas video. As I haven't made any English-speaking videos for a long time, I thought that I would make one for Christmas, and in this video I am going to talk about my future knitting projects, as well as something that I have on my needles at the moment, and a little bit about my bookmaking process that is on its finishing line. I have been editing the patterns for my book like a maniac recently, and I'm soon ready to send everything to Line Publishing, and I'm really happy about that. I'm ready to get the patterns off my hands and get everything sent to Line, since I'm kind of tired with the project now. But before I go to that, I was thinking that I could show you something that I have just made. I have one pullover over there that I just put for test knitting. I haven't really published any photos of that on my Instagram, but I will start to publish them pretty soon. I have took some VIP photos while I was making that, and it's kind of a play with different textures. A side note, it's 1 p.m. in Helsinki, and it's really dark outside. It's so dark that I need to have my lights on here and everything, and it's raining. Even though it's almost Christmas here, it's still raining. I could show you a little bit this pullover. I haven't really I haven't wet blocked this yet, so everything is still and I have markers showing the sleeve decreases and things like that. I haven't weaved in ends, and but this is a play with textures. The yarn that I used for this was Gepard garn teddy deer, and the ribbing, cuffs, neck ribbing and the hem ribbing were done with Gepard garn my wool, which is merino yarn, and this is merino, if I recall it right, merino alpaca and little bit of polyacrylic, still much more natural fibers. I will get one ball of yarn. No, can't find it. I think I have the yes. Gepard teddy deer. This is super bulky weight yarn, and I need to have my glasses so I can read. It's 50% merino wool, 40% alpaca superfine, and 10% polyacrylic. I used 6mm needles, which is US 10, probably. Anyway, large needles for a large gauge, so I had 10 stitches on 10 centimeters, so this was really a quick knit. It didn't take, it took for a week for me to make this, I think so, and it has double folded neck with 3 needle bind off. I was preparing a tutorial for this, and cuffs were made with tubular bind off as well as the hem ribbing. It's waiting for wet blocking and to be photo shooted, which will soon happen. Then I was thinking that I could show you some yarns that I'm going to use my summer knits. I'm really happy to start all summer knits again, since I have like made 20 winter knits to my book. So, but before that, I'm going to show you what I have on my needles right now. I have again boucle merino, but this is lighter. This is DK weight, but still knits up to almost bulky weight gauge. This is, I have 15 centimeters in 15 stitches on 10 centimeters with 4 millimeter US 6 size needles, and I'm using 3 colors. This is Aara yarn boucle merino, Aara yarn love, I think it's the name of the yarn. Yes, and this is 100% merino, so it's enjoyable to knit, at least for me, and it goes pretty fast since I'm making stripes. And with this one I'm using, as I did with my Mikkan cardigan, I don't know if you can recall that one, I'm using Aara Aatos, which is DK weight plied merino yarn for the edges of this casual cardigan. Just looking for my words, English words. So it will be quite nice and quite summery or transitional seasoned cardigan that could be wear with dresses, skirts and things like that. Then I could show you some yarns that I'm going to use for my summer knits. I have 2 different yarns here. Gepard again, Gepard Gaunt Wild and Soft. This is 40% silk and 60% merino wool. I have one design option for this in my mind, but I'm not sure. I need to swatch, which I haven't done yet. So let's see how it goes. It has 240 meters in 50 grams, so it's a lot in 50 grams, so it's quite light yarn. And this is Gepard Cotton Baby Lino. I also have a design in mind for this. This is 80% cotton, 20% linen, and but I'm still thinking whether to use exactly this yarn for the design that I have in mind. I need to swatch first. This is a bit more heavier than this one. This has 178 meters per 50 grams, so need to swatch this one too. So these 2 are going to be my summer knits, and still thinking. Then I just received a package from Laurel Knits. I know this is going to sound a bit more with the microphone. I'm going to open the package now. Ooh. I have 3 skeins of cloudy super sock, which is 85% merino and 15 nylon, in color Cloudy Plum from Laurel Knits. And I already have something in mind from these, so it's also, even though it's a sock yarn, it's going to be a summer knit, as it's as the yarn is so luscious. And usually I also wear my summer knits underneath my jackets in the office or something like that. So for me, summer knits are also seasonal knits in a sense. This was my quick Christmas greetings for you. Thank you for being with me, watching my videos, knitting my patterns, and there will be much more coming next year, as my book also comes out next year. I don't know yet the exact publishing date, but it will be sometime in spring or fall. Don't know yet. It depends on when we get to photograph the book and things like that. But I have already finished the writing. I will have some comments from my test knitters until the end of the year, and there is one pattern that is still being knit after the until February, so there are still some test knitting to do, but still the book is practically already done, and there will be only editing, tech editing and things like that. But that's all. Merry Christmas if you have Christmas, Happy Holidays if you have those. I'm going to have a little holiday with my family after the Christmas. I'm taking my kids to ski, and we are going to have a good time. And at the moment, I hope you are happy. I'm happy with my life at the moment, and everything's going well. So even though it's dark, it's winter, it's raining, I hope you have a Merry Christmas with your loved ones. Thank you for watching, and see you next year. Bye.